Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jodie and I am doing a Q&A for you guys, as you can tell by the title. And I promised on my Instagram that I would be very, very honest. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a liar anyway, but yeah, I promised I would answer literally anything that anyone asked me about my university experience and about the University of Nottingham. If you're new here, you may not know, but I recently just finished my undergrad degree in history and politics at Nottingham, so I am a free woman now. The shackles are off and I can dance, baby, okay? But before we get into this video, if you enjoy it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button as well. I upload videos twice a week. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. Pre-warning, I don't really know what's gonna come out of my mouth. Okay, so first question we have, is going to uni worth the money? It's expensive. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It is not cheap to go to uni. So I think in terms of making it worth your while, it very much is down to what you make of it. And also it depends, like, what do you see as worth your money? Just in terms of like life skills and life stuff. And I know people might be like, yeah, but you're paying £9.5 grand each year for like life skill. No. Shut it, okay? Shut it. I would say it is worth it. Is it painful at times? Hell to the yes. But some of the best memories I've made have been at uni. Some of my most traumatic days have also been at uni. But yeah, I would say it is worth the money. And I do think certain courses get more bang for their buck. That's just my personal opinion. Like, I would say if you're doing a medical degree or you're doing like sciences and stuff, you're in labs and you're doing all of this stuff. Whereas humanities, when you're doing the maths, it's not really adding up the cost. That's just what I think. Okay, so the next question I have is, any regrets from your university experience? Wow. Obviously, we always think about things that we could have done differently. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, no regrets. Obviously, I would have liked to do certain things differently. One of them would definitely be to like not be afraid to do my own thing. I kind of got to grips with that by the end of my time at uni, by my third year. But I think I let my insecurities and I let like the fear of what people would think get to me a lot and stop me from doing what I wanted to do. And at the end of the day, like, it's your life. You actually can't come and die for anyone. It's just not worth it. Getting involved in societies earlier on as well. Probably those two are my main one. Oh yeah, and not cry over boys as much as I did. Not that like I was crying a river 24/7, but like certain people just actually don't deserve your tears. There's not a lot of water on this planet anyway, so why waste it? The next question is top tips for freshers week. So practically I would say leave your door open, talk to people on your corridor, talk to people on your flat, organize to do things with people. Like, I would definitely say that freshers week and first year is the one year where everyone is really nice, because no one doesn't want to have friends. So use that to your advantage and use it as an opportunity to get to know people. Also, don't hold yourself to one group or to one person and feel like you can't move around or you can't shift or change. Yeah, be yourself, be sociable. And don't do anything you don't want to do. Especially like Nottingham, you buy tickets for freshers week and freshers events. Don't worry about buying tickets for every single event. You can find tickets on the day, on buy and sell, on Facebook. That's another thing, actually. Get on buy and sell. That will really help you with tickets for events and just like finding out information and things going on. So would definitely recommend that as well. So the next question is, would you recommend going to university? If you asked me this a year ago, I'd have said hell no, stay the hell away, like run. Now, yes. I say that because I've met some of the most amazing people whilst at uni. It sounds really cheesy, but I've met some really great people, and I have made some of the funniest and traumatic memories. But you, like, even if things don't go according to plan, you will eventually be able to look back and laugh at it. It may take you a while, but you will, and you realize that everything happens for a reason. So I would definitely recommend going to university, but I would also recommend choosing a university based on what's right for you, not just based off of grades or course quality or anything like that. Like, where would you actually thrive as a person? But what else? Okay, so this is, what would you say to people going through breakups at uni? Hit the club. I'm not gonna lie, the first thing that comes to mind is go out, which, like, you shouldn't run away from your problems or emotions. Don't do that. I've done it in the past, really not healthy. But what I will say is that like do things that make you happy and do things that give you hope that you're not always going to feel sad and you're not always going to feel down. So whatever that might be for you, you're not going to feel 100% overnight, but like work towards it. And then another thing I would say is don't rush to fill the void that someone else has left. If someone's left a space in your life, it's really easy, especially at uni, because like people are very accessible at uni. Like we all know, like you can call someone up and be like, hey, like, do you know what I mean? We all have that capability in us. So be very careful not to like try and fill something else, fill someone else, fill up a space with someone else, rather than like be with yourself and like reflect on your feelings and stuff. What are you most happy about accomplishing at uni besides your degree? That's actually a really nice question. I'm very proud of my degree, which I didn't think I would be by the end of it, but your girl got a first class in her dis. Just saying. Okay, so one thing I would definitely say is going on BBC Radio 5 Live. I'm definitely really proud of myself for like media stuff and like presenting and content. My first ad I did whilst I was at uni with YouTube Premium. So definitely there's quite a few things that I'm really happy about achieving. I would also just say like on a normal like personal level, the growth that I've had. Uni has not been easy for me, I'll be completely honest in saying that, and I don't think it's easy for a lot of people, but I would definitely say that the growth that I've had, I would definitely say I'm really happy about that. Yeah, I really like that question. Okay, what's the worst part about living in a student house? Okay, so for me, this is just a personal thing. Living in a student house, I feel like you suddenly realise how much more like adulting things there are when things break and when your landlord ain't it. It's very, very frustrating. So I'd say that's probably one of the worst things about living in a student house. Okay, have you ever come across fake people at university? Yeah, of course. There are definitely people who pretend to be something they're not. yeah, to cut it short, yeah, essentially. You get fake people everywhere you go, but I definitely experienced it to a higher level when I got to university. What's the best thing about uni? Okay, so I really like how spontaneous you could be at university. I love the fact that you could think you're just gonna stay at home tonight, watch a movie, eat your dinner and go to bed early, and before you know it, you're bippity bopping to the club. I love that spontaneous nature that is allowed to thrive at uni, because everyone lives so close to each other, everything's down the road, like it's easy to be spontaneous. You just don't know what's about to throw down, to be honest. So yeah, socializing and being able to like do things and go places is definitely a really good thing about uni. I would also say that another really good thing about uni is the opportunities and just like the things you can do through your uni, through societies. Okay, and then what's the worst thing about uni? Well, everyone sit tight. No, I'm joking. I think sometimes the fact that like you don't get a break. Uni isn't just like going to uni or going to the library and coming home. Uni is like your everyday life. So the issues that you deal with people, relationships, friendships, problems with teachers, all of that kind of stuff, it kind of can feel like a bubble and feel like it's all that matters. This gush is actually making me shake like a leaf from worst night out. So I'm gonna say one word or two words. Green leotard night was my most traumatic night. Yeah, this one's a nice one though. How did you balance going out and doing well? I'd definitely say that doing well in your second year can really help take the edge a little bit off your third year. Not tremendously, but it does definitely help. Knowing that like, look, if you've chosen to go out, like you may be exhausted and you may not want to stay up later to do your work the next day, but you're gonna have to because you chose to go out. So sometimes sleep just wasn't in the equation. So I just say, yeah, work hard, play hard. In the times when you're enjoying yourself, really enjoy yourself, and then when you're working, properly focus. One thing I'll say about uni is like, for me, my workflow would like come and go. So I'd have times where it's really busy and I just wouldn't really be able to go out. So yeah, that's probably what I would say. And then, do you think Nottingham was ultimately the best place for you? That's a really good one. Ultimately, I think I have grown a lot and I am overall happy with the person that I am coming out of university. So for that reason, I guess it kind of was the best place for me. I think it's hard to answer because you don't know what other universities would be like, but I think it was the best place for me overall. It was what I needed. Also, the offer was sweet, that's why I also didn't turn it down. So I think it was the best place for me overall. Maybe if I hadn't gone to Nottingham, I wouldn't have had to deal with certain things that I dealt with, but then maybe I wouldn't see life the way I see life, or feel the way I feel about certain things, or feel like more strongly about certain things as well. So yeah, I think overall it was the best place for me. Okay, so the next question is, did you like your course? Well, I didn't hate it, put it that way. I don't hate it. There are times when I hated it, but I don't hate it. We're almost at the end. So thoughts on uni accommodation arrangements, what's the best thing to do, etc. So all the accommodation on main campus, which is University Park campus, is catered. Broadgate Park and St Peter's Court are not catered. They are self-catered, but they are also not on main campus. And also Jubilee campus has catered accommodation as well. My advice, the food, I won't even sugarcoat it. Dinner was very painful, but lunch was really good. You had a card, and breakfast was chill, and Saturday breakfast, well, you got to fry up basically every Saturday. I would say that in terms of like ease, the really, really good thing about being catered means you don't have to worry about food, and it kind of helps you to ease into university life. If I had had to cook as well, bruv, I would have been a mess. I won't even sugarcoat it. Like, just knowing that at least I'm going to get my 3 meals a day because it's like paid within your accommodation was so much easier. I did order food a lot because I didn't really like dinner, but like, it's not the end of the world. But don't worry too much. Like, you can go and meet other people. You meet other people on your course and nights out and stuff like that. But the main difference is the catered and the non-catered. How much money did you spend at uni overall, not including uni fees? A lot. I went out quite a lot as well, going to bars, going to restaurants, all of that. It costs money, and like, those things are a choice, and I completely understand that, but uni was not cheap. And then I'm going to end with this question, which is, what's something new about yourself that you found at uni? For example, fave drink, etc. I love wine. I discovered my love for wine at university. I really like rosé and white wine. I think I've covered pretty much everything, so we are going to leave it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully I have not incriminated myself too much. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button as well. I upload videos twice a week. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I love watching Q&As. I really enjoyed doing this video. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, my Instagram down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.